Birmingham. Alhamdulillah, I just flew in last night. I missed the first part of the tour, but I arrived. So I'm a bit jet lagged. What's interesting about jet lag is that for some reason after you fly you get super tired, which is strange because you're just sitting there. You're not like running a marathon, you're not exerting any effort. But on the other hand, you're flying through the air at thousands of miles an hour in a piece of metal. So who knows the effect of that on the body. Alhamdulillah. I'm going to open it up with a dua. But you all have to be part of this dua by saying Ameen. Can you do that?
Yes.
After every line, inshallah. Bismillah. May your day be filled with love and light.
Ameen.
May your wrongs be right. May your songs be tight.
Ameen.
May your words give sight. May your nur shine bright.
Ameen.
May you always be on the righteous side of the fight.
Ameen.
May your lovers be loyal. May your soil be fertile. May your khakis stay creased. May your locks stay oiled.
Ameen.
May your plans never get foiled. May your plot thicken. May your chicken be halal. May your style be sufficient.
Ameen.
May your soul be free of its prison. May you find everything you've been missing. May you awake for prayer before the sun has risen.
Ameen.
When you speak, may your audience listen.
Ameen.
May you never feel trapped in the system. May you sire many righteous children
Ameen.
who will act on prophetic tradition.
Ameen.
May you always have food on your plate.
Ameen.
May you learn from every mistake.
Ameen.
May you rise above all the hate.
Ameen.
And may Allah increase you in your state.
Ameen.
May you never pretend that you are what you ain't. May your friends be real and never be fake. May your rent never have to be late. And may your health always be great. May Allah forgive every sin, now and forever if you falter again. And may you always stay close with your kin. And may He make all your enemies friends. May He make reality of your plan. May your present be pleasant. May you have a good end. May your heart be purified of its flaws. And may you act according to the laws that were revealed in the book of Allah. And may He catch you whenever you fall. May the one guide you to the truth. When you doubt, may He show you the proof. May you be like the Ahl Sufa, with the wisdom of the elders, the energy of the youth. May He accept your prayers and your fasts, the very first all the way to the last, and remove obstacles that you have. And may you receive everything that you ask. May you never have regret for your past, and receive mercy, not the wrath. And as you travel down your personal path, may you always have a reason to laugh. Ameen. Takbir. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. I'm honored to be here honoring Malcolm. He was a means for me to enter this beautiful religion called Islam. And one thing about Malcolm that is powerful is that he was a simple human being. And Imam Siraj mentioned at the university that we spoke at, Birmingham University today, that Malcolm was actually only a Sunni Muslim for 1 year of his life. And that when he went on Hajj, he actually wrote in his book that he was embarrassed because he didn't know how to make salah. And I was reflecting on that today because every person in here probably knows more about fiqh, more aqidah, more hadith, more Quran than Al-Hajj Malik Malcolm X Shabazz knew in his life. But at the same time, which one of us can claim to have had a more profound effect or be a greater da'i than Malcolm? And so it begs the question, why? And I think the reality is that he lived Islam. He lived it with the entirety of his being. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after all, was an unlettered orphan, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and was the most intelligent and wise and knowledgeable human being that has ever set foot on earth. Bismillah. If you wish to understand this way, watch a simple man wash his feet for prayer. A desert man, a forest man. All you'll need to understand this deen is the amount of time it takes a mountain man to mount his steed. To watch a poor old woman who never learned to read pick the book up in her wrinkled hands when everyone's asleep. Press it to her forehead and lips is all you'll need to understand its contents and everything it means. Listen only to a man who hears the silence and the sound. If you can hear his heartbeat when his forehead hits the ground, then you will understand the meaning of this way. And when you understand, there will be little left to say. For you'll be listening to the signs all around you. You will be witnessing the sign. And when finding them has found you, you will no longer object to the fools and what they say. You have never seen, if you have never seen a blind man pray, or a mute man tell you with his eyes what no language can convey, or a criminal shed tears of repentance in a cage, never finding freedom until he became a slave. The world is a treacherous desert in which many lose way. But if you follow an unlettered orphan, you will never go astray. You'll never go astray. No, you'll never go astray. Watch how he plants his feet, and you will understand this way. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Jazakallah khair. Can you imagine one who was the gentlest of men, while being the most brave and just of all who've been? One who conquered all desires of self that make men weak, who granted all who asked him precisely what they seek, whom only jewels poured out his mouth whenever he would speak, who was the gem amongst the stones of men who shine unique. A selflessness and generosity that some would say was merely myth until they'd seen the lovers of his way, who used to mend his sandals and used to patch his clothes, who used to serve his family whenever he was home, who had a noble shyness, not gazing long upon a face, who honored all he ever met, be they king or be they slave, who always found himself at home the most amongst the poor, who never anchored for himself, but only for his Lord, always just, always truthful, conscious of the one, even if it brought discomfort to himself and those he loved. A satiated stomach his whole life was rarely felt, not due to poverty, but preference preference of others to himself, who knew the time of day by sun, the direction by the stars, who would walk amongst his enemies without a single guard, devoid of any lower self, just humble and serene, eloquent but not verbose, just precisely what he needs, whom all within his company felt light and sacred cheer, whom there was not a thing within creation that he feared, who loved to play with children and run races with his wives, who would join the festivities and honor customs of all tribes. When people yelled and lost their cool around him, he was calm, who asked forgiveness for his enemies, even as they did him wrong, who kept a goat-eat milk himself for people in his house, whose wives, when asked about him, said he was the perfect spouse, who never looked down on a pauper or flattered once a prince, who called every soul unto the one without even a flinch. Every single gorgeous trait of character he had, of noble lineage, yet he was the orphan of his clan, one imbued with wisdom and piercing inner sight, yet he was the unlettered one who would neither read nor write. All knowledge and trait of character unflawed were placed inside his very being directly by a law. The way to salvation and triumph after death, to detachment and joy in life with each and every breath. To walk the righteous path and never falter come what may. And may Allah give us success in following his way. They call him Al-Amin, the trustworthy, the honest. And I call him beloved, my master, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Takbir.